Well, let's take a closer look now at the details of the deal. Aghdam province is the first of 3 territories handed back to Azerbaijan. Under the deal, Armenia will also hand over the Kalbajar district, wedged between Nagorno-Karabakh and Armenia, on November the 25th, and the Lachin district by December the 1st. Well, let's talk now to Ahmad Shahidov from the Azerbaijan Institute for Democracy and Human Rights. He is in Baku. Thank you very much indeed for joining us on the programme. So this is one of 3 areas returning to Azerbaijani control. How significant is this transfer?
Yes, greetings from Baku. Thank you for having me in your program. So this is a very important and historic day that we live in, because the city of Agdam returned to Azerbaijan after 27 years. And according to the agreement signed on November 10, the city of Agdam was to be handed over to Azerbaijan by November 20. And today the city of Agdam came under the control of Azerbaijan army. Under the control of Russian peacekeepers, all Armenian armed forces and civilians were evacuated from Aghdam, and the city was handed over to Azerbaijan. And since yesterday, the liberation of the Aghdam region has been celebrated with great enthusiasm by residents. And at present and all day, the residents of Aghdam gathered near the liberated territories of the region with Turkish and Azerbaijani flags and celebrate this day. And for the first time in 27 years, azan was performed in Aghdam, liberated from the Armenian occupation. And a group of Azerbaijani religious figures visited the Juma Mosque in the center of Aghdam today. So Azerbaijan will also restore the city of Aghdam. Of course, we must comprehensively do everything. A master plan will be prepared and specialists will be involved in this process, and infrastructure projects, office buildings, social facilities, roads and other necessary work will be carried out in a planned manner, and Azerbaijan state will help all citizens to return there. Therefore, the restoration of the Agdam district will have a special place in our plans, because it is a large district in terms of territory, and at the same time it is the largest district in terms of population. In fact, according to the terms of the agreement between Armenia, Russia and Azerbaijan, the city of Kalbajar should have been under the control of Azerbaijan in the same way, but the Armenian side asked for 10 more days, and Azerbaijan once again demonstrated humanism and demanded the evacuation of Kalbajar by November 25. So in general...
Sorry to interrupt you. I was just going to ask you, do you think this will be enough to stabilize the Nagorno-Karabakh region?
You know, everything will depend on the next step of Armenia, because if Armenia will not violate the agreement reached between 3 countries, 3 sides, everything will be okay. And if after the liberation of Kalbajar and Lachin till December 1, the Azerbaijani refugees will return to the other regions, and by the mediation of Russian troops, peacekeepers, the Armenians and Azerbaijani residents will start to live together in those areas which are under control of Russian peacekeepers. And there are a lot of points in this agreement that I think that Armenia should respect this agreement, and if everything will be okay, so I think the region will have peace and prosperity in the near future.
Okay, thank you very much indeed for joining us, Ahmad Shahidov.